Hello everybody, we are back again with one more lesson in Astro Learnings with Saptarishis Astrology. This is Anuradha Sharda, and today on board we have a panelist, our teacher Bhaskar Chakraborty. His journey into the world of astrology started with Kiro, when a friend of his introduced him further to a book by B.V. Raman. There was no looking back for him. On his journey further, he met Dr. R.G. Rao, Sir R.G. Rao, sir. A book written by him are many and numerous, and each one a gem in itself. On meeting him and attending his seminar, he learned Nadi Astrology, and finally, he has become one of the very beautiful readers of Nadi Astrology in India. Coming to him, Bhaskar, a hearty welcome from us at Saptarishis Astrology to our panel. We would like to know what you are going to teach today to our audience.
Namaste to all. Today we talk about the Saturn and Mars combo. There are a lot of fears about Saturn and Mars. People get scared about a lot of Mars. When they Saturn and Mars, when they heard that Saturn and Mars, they're scared. Fear.
Yes.
And some habit astrologers are there. They are creating the fear. That's why just to pass out those misconceptions. This Saturn and Mars.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bhaskar, because our audience is really, with the transit that is going on now, they are scared about the Saturn and Mars combination. So thank you so much for putting it at rest about it. We will not take much time, and we will start with the presentation as soon as possible.
Saturn Mars combination. There are fears about Saturn, and when it comes with Mars, a lot of people are scared of this combination. A lot of people are just scared, and that some half-baked fellows are there who are spreading the scare. For them, the people are scaring. Actually, it's not so. We have to know. Firstly, we have to know what is the nature, basic nature of Saturn and the Mars. The Saturn is the giver of the Dhrida karma, the result of the Dhrida karma. Saturn is the giver of the result of what? Dhrida karma. And it is slow by nature, because from the Earth, it is farthest planet of the Earth. And Mars is just after the Earth. Mars is there. So Mars is a fiery planet. It's a planet of action. A soldier type, Yodha.
Yes.
But Saturn is the giver of the Dhrida karma.
And what?
Dhrida karma. Dhrida.
Yes. What is Dhrida karma, Bhaskar?
Dhrida karma can be classified into three divisions. That is Dhrida karma, Adhrida karma, and Dhrida karma. Dhrida karma is just to know that that is certain to happen. You cannot change it by putting your efforts, and doing satsanga, etc. But whenever Adhrida karma, like moon is the giver of Adhrida karma, the result of Adhrida karma. So you can do some meditation, you can do some satsang, you can put your will force to control it. But the Saturn will give. It is certain. That will happen. That is sure to happen. That's why in astrology it is said that Saturn delays the thing, but never deny.
Okay.
Right? Now, Saturn, as the owner of the 10th and the 11th house of the natural zodiac, use for what profession, what livelihood. In nature, it is slow, lazy, because it's farthest, and it takes 30 years to complete one cycle.
Yes.
So it's slow. And so in a sign, it used to reside in a sign about 2.5 years, and Mars only 45 days.
Yes.
Only 45 days. Generally, not in retrograde. In general, it takes only 45 days. So Saturn is farthest, and Mars just after the Earth, the Mars is there. The Mars orbit is there. Mars represents what? Mars represents our action, active, but that doing in haste and repeat that laser type of action. Doing it haste and repeat that laser type. You don't have the patience. Mars don't have the patience. But Saturn has. So Mars also represents machineries, mantra. In Nadi Astrology, we used to call this couple as a yantra karma yoga. What is yantra? That is machineries. That is signified by Mars. Yes. And Saturn has the 10th and 11th lord of the natural zodiac. 10th house is the house of karma. And 11th house, 11 means aya. That is the income. Aya. By which we will earn. Aya means earn. By which we will earn. By karma. So 10. And the second from the 10th, 11th. So by karma we will earn. And the Saturn, though it's a lord of the 11th house, but never allow one to do illegal acts, unethical acts. Saturn restricts one to do unethical acts. So Saturn and Mars, when this combination, when this combo, in a sign, we call it a yantra karma yoga. Because Saturn indicates profession. This combination would be seen in some successful software engineers chart, great industrialist chart, and some people who are dealing with machineries. Here, when these two are conjoined, what the Saturn tries to do is to control the overflow of the energy, overflow of the Mars's energy, because Mars has anger, fast. It is fast. It don't have the patience. Saturn have the patience. That's why Saturn wants to restrict that overflow of the energy and channelize the energy in a right direction. So, with some examples chart, we will deal with some examples chart.
Okay.
First example, date of birth, 13th January 1954 at 08.46 hours at 22.02 north, 88.53 east. This native, besides his own service as a teacher, has two manufacturing units. One is big manufacturing unit and another one is ice making unit. This in Nadi, this yoga, Saturn Mars. See, this Saturn and Mars in Tula. In Nadi, particularly in Saptarishis Nadi, sign lord means the dispositor. The dispositor has given paramount importance in giving the results. While the rishis were discussing, about this Rasi, it's posited in this Rasi and that is posited in that Rasi. So the dispositor, the Rasi Lord, also has some role in Nadi. In Nadi, the dispositor also has some role. See, yes, Saturn and Mars is posited in Tula. That is the exaltation sign of Saturn.
Yes.
And the Rasi Lord Venus is posited in Dhanu.
In the 11th house.
Yeah, Dhanu, Sagittarius. In Sagittarius. in the 11th Bhava, in 11th house. Okay, in 11th house with his friend Mercury. This native, Saturn as the profession and Mars as the Yantra. So Yantra Karma, so machineries. He has a brick manufacturing unit. So brick. The moon is aspecting. See, for preparing bricks, you need soil, liquid soil, and then you have to give it some hard form. Then only you have to put in fire. Mars also indicates fire.
Yes.
Yes, the liquid from some liquid form, it's coming some from solid form. Mars is in the solid form. Yantra, that is for making it in solid form. Yantra. Yantra is needed, and the fire, in fire they are preparing it. And again, see, Jupiter is retro in Taurus. So, according to the rules of Nadi Astrology, if a planet is retro, means it is more powerful than the normal one. It is more powerful than the normal one, and it used to give some results of the previous house. So it's coming on to Mesha. Coming on to Mesha, Aries, and next Moon, and directly showing Saturn and Mars in Tula. And Moon is a watery planet. It has a ice making company. Yeah, ice making unit. So Moon is the water, Saturn is ice, and Mars is Yantra. The water in machine is preparing ice. Right? He is a teacher. Jupiter is aspecting Saturn and Mars. He is the teacher of math. He is a teacher of math. Math, calculation, math. He is a teacher of math. Besides that, he has these two units. Now the second example. Date of birth, 19th June 1984 at 02:10 p.m. in 14:10 hours at 22.35 north, 88.30 east. This native is an optician. Okay, optician is who check the power of the eyes with the help of some machines, some machineries. And look at here. Sun is the Karaka, right eye, and Moon, the left eye. Both are related with Saturn and Mars in trinal relationship. Moon is in trine, and Saturn and Venus is also in trine. So Saturn and Mars made him an optician. And optician, Sun equal to eyes right eye, Moon equal to left eye. So he is checking the two eyes power, both the eyes power he is checking. And he is working in a government hospital. And dealing with machines. His work is in machine. In front of the machine, he is checking the person's power of the eyes. How much power the cataract is there, or something is there. Yeah, right. So again, next example. Date of birth, 17th April 1996 at 07:17 a.m. at 26:28 north, 80:41 east. See, this native's Lagna Lord, past Lagna. Lagna Lord Venus is in Lagna. And in 11th house, Saturn, Mars, Moon, and Ketu is posited. The Rasi Lord of the Saturn, Mars, Moon, and all the planets, Jupiter is in his own house. So they are powerful.
Yes.
Because Rasi Lord is posited in his own house, and Sagittarius is powerful. He enjoys more power than Meena in Sagittarius. Jupiter used to enjoy more power than in Meena.
Yes.
Because Meena is water. Meena is actually a watery sign.
And Sagittarius is the Mula Trikona sign of Jupiter.
Mula Trikona sign of Jupiter. Yeah, right. So this native is a very good student of math and all. Besides, in between all the branches, he took computer. He is learning in computer. Yes, computer science. He is engineering in computer science. He got the chance in all other branches like telecommunication and then civil. But he didn't take civil. He didn't take telecommunications. He took computer because computer is messy. And Saturn, Mars, Moon. All Saturn, Mars, Yantra. Computer is Yantra. Saturn, Mars is Yantra. So he is studying the computer science. Okay. So next example. The example of a chemical engineer. Date of birth 6th May 1980. At 0110 hours means 0110 AM at 22.28 north, 88.06 east. See here. Look at the picture. In his ascendant, it is there in the 7th. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Rahu. Jupiter, Mars, Saturn. Jupiter, Mars, Saturn made him an engineer. Yantra, engineer. It was machinery, Yantra. Rahu is there. So made him chemical. Rahu, Mars, Saturn, chemical tech. He is a chemical engineer. He is working in a petrochem sector. Partners and all these things. So Saturn, here again, Saturn Mars is there, Saturn Mars, who is there? Jupiter gave me a respectable job. Saturn Mars, make him an engineer. Our next example. Our female. Here, software engineer. Date of birth 24th January 1982. At 11:59 AM. 23:30 north, 35:50 east. This native is a female case. This native is a software engineer. Look at here. Mars Saturn. Here also Mars Saturn is Kanya. The Lord is Mercury. Mercury is placed with Venus and it is in the sign from Saturn and Mars. Saturn and Mars combo. Saturn and Mars is there. So Mercury and Venus is in Nadi. Whenever a planet is trying to other planets, we say that it is conjoined. It is conjoined, like final relationships. Because the third force becomes the same.
So in Nadi astrology, Bhaskar, trines are given more importance than any other combination.
Yeah, trine. Whenever we get a trine, means we can assume that they are conjoined. They will give a combined effect.
Okay.
Whenever you see Saturn, Mars, and Venus is there, you can say definitely that she or he will be a computer engineer. He will be too much educated in computer branch. He will be educated in computer branch.
Okay. Saturn, Mars, and Venus is
Venus is there. Venus.
Okay, Venus, Saturn, and Mars is a good combination for computer engineers. Our audience can take a note here. Yes, sir.
Mars is machinery, and Venus is sophisticated goods.
Yes.
Venus is the sophisticated goods, and computer is the sophisticated machine.
Yes.
Sophisticated machinery. So Saturn is karma. Mars, Venus, computer. Saturn, Mars, Venus.
Okay. So, and sir, here but Venus is retrograde. So what will you have to say about that?
Yeah, Venus is retrograde. So whenever Venus is coming here, Venus retro planet more stronger than the normal one. Why?
because it gets a bala in Shad balas or the
Chesta
Chesta
bala.
bala is given to, yes.
Chesta bala. Chesta bala. Actually, when they are coming to the surface of the earth, we see them from our geocentric observation, geocentric point of view.
Yes,
We
sir.
are seeing them from geocentric point of view. Whenever a planet is retro, means they are coming closer to the surface of the earth. That planet, when a retro, means that planet is in between the earth and sun. So they are closer to the earth. Okay. So whenever they are coming close, means they should exert their maximum base.
Yes. And so they become stronger influence, they have
Stronger than yeah. According to Sattacharya, he said Bhaktinastu Mahaviryani. Bhaktinastu Mahaviryani means a planet where retrograde gets more power. In Ayuda means in longevity chapter, he said a planet is 3 times tripled to allocated the age.
Yes.
Tripled. Not only double, it will be tripled. It will give tripled Ayu, means triple
Yes.
longevity. Okay. That's very
Yes.
nice.
Yes. When we do the Ayu Amsha, we do calculate, we do take
Yeah. Retro.
retrograde planets are given more points than the other planets.
More points than the normal one.
Yes.
In general, it is coming closer to that, so it should give some extra effect.
Yes.
Right? Now, last example is of a lawyer. Okay, right? Date of birth 7th April 1972 at 9:53 a.m. at 23.57 north, 88.04 east. See, here also Venus, Mercury, Mars and Saturn is there. So Mars, Saturn is the Shatra Karma Yoga. So he should be in a karma in profession related with machinery, but he took the wrong line. Why? See, the Lagna Lord is debilitated. Who is the 10? Debilitated. Lagna Lord, Mercury, is in the 10, but debilitated. Nature. And but retro. But why he is not able to give its full effects? Retro. So we can say it's debilitated and retro. So if it will give some power, radiation power, it should cancel. It is unable to produce any good effect. Right? Because of K2, it is taking relation with K2 and Mercury. Both are not the friends. Both have the enmity with each other.
Yes.
Because Mercury is a planet of Bhoga, the planet, K2 is a planet of renunciation, rejection of earth, moksha. So Mercury is intelligence, buddhi, and K2 is moksha. So mukti buddhi, that is lawyer. What the lawyers do? What they used to do? Lawyers are giving the relief. Giving the relief to the clients.
Yes.
That's why mukti buddhi karma. But
Yes.
as Saturn is not supporting, so he is unable to leave his mark.
Yes.
He is not able to leave his mark.
Yes.
Yeah. Saturn is also like a postman. You have seen the postman.
Yes.
They have so many letters and money orders in their bag while they are going in the road. They are having their bag, their big bag with them. They are having the letters and post and the money orders and all. But can he take any money from that dealer? No.
No. They have to pay it. Yes. From that person's account only is paid.
Only the addressee. Only to the addressee. So Saturn, that's why I told you that Saturn is the planet of our Dhira Karma. Dhira Karma, that is destined to happen. Isn't it? I've done some bad deeds in the previous birth. So he has to suffer. That's why Mercury and Ketu is saying so. Saturn is unable to.
Yes.
So he raised the ninth lord. But polluted in 12, what does it indicate? Ninth lord, polluted in 12. That means past bad deeds.
Yes.
Ninth is the lagna of the previous birth.
Yes.
That is in the 12th. That is in the 12th. That means he has definitely done some wrong deeds. That's why he is suffering. Took some wrong line. That was not due. Mars Saturn combo. That is Yantra Karma Yoga.
Yes, but Bhaskar, if he had taken up the job of a engineer, and that to a computer engineer, because you just now in the last example said that Venus, Mars, Saturn is a sure shot combo for computer engineers. So if had he taken up the job of a computer engineer, would he have been successful?
Yes. Yes, you see. Jupiter moon is the 7th. Jupiter moon is the 7th house. So if he is dealing with this type of work, any machinery work like a computer, hardware, any machinery work, he will be successful. But he is not doing so.
Okay.
He is not doing. The parents are worried about him.
Thank you so much, Bhasharda. With this, I think it was a very short but a very to the point, unique presentation. And any questions that we have, the audience, any questions if you have with this video, under this video, please post in your questions. We will be looking forward to it. And we will also be requesting Bhaskar Da, because he shared a few points on retrograde about Cheshta Bal and other important things about retrograde as to being near to Earth. Retrograde planets have a better effect, have a larger effect on Earth. So I request Bhaskar Da to come back again with retrograde for us, because retrograde is a territory where so many of us fail to predict. So Bhaskar Da will be waiting for your presentation on retrograde for the next time. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for this Mars and Saturn, and with the ongoing trend about Mars and Saturn, this was really an eye-opener, Bhaskar Da.